This is for the players.
I'm Ryan BETSON from the Pop Culturist, and today we are playing Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. So big thanks to Bandai Namco Australia for providing us the code for this one. Now, the reason I jumped on this one is because it's got the PSVR support. Now, I don't know dick about planes, so I bought... This is Lucas. He knows things about planes.
Several.
And he claims to not get as motion sick.
Claims.
Get that mic right up in your face, son.
I have used VR once at Supernova.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes. Didn't feel sick.
Alright.
Gonna write that on my resume.
I felt sick playing this earlier without VR, so
Oh,
this could go either way. So
fall out of my chair.
for that reason, I'm gonna bring you in. I brought you in for your expertise, so your knowledge of what's going on. Now you do have a history with Ace Combat as a whole.
Yes, and various other fighting games. Yeah.
Rad.
Well, flying games.
So I think that's going to help kick things off in the right direction.
God, I hope so.
Let's get that game stuff up there. All right, strap that bad boy to your face.
One eternity later.
There it is.
All right, all that shit's sorted now, so we can just do the VRs. This is the not fun part. Ooh, mission free flight in air.
I
Okay,
can only do mission.
only do missions at this point.
Normal. I'm not a pussy.
Now, if you need to reset, just press options, trigger it all back in there. So we are in a hangar.
Full hangar with a... It's hard to tell what that is.
The answer is a plane.
Plane, yeah.
There is a plane in front of you, which is cool.
Military, is it?
Uh,
Country are we in?
what I've come to learn
Let's get to it.
in there you go, you're in Eureka. There's this weird. Like, it's not based.
The fake country.
It's not based in this world. It is, but it isn't. And there's these random ass countries I've never heard of before.
Is it the United Nations? Is that what IUN is?
I don't believe so. I think it's kind of not.
Gotta say, plane does not look impressive. As impressive as real planes do. It doesn't
Understandably.
look as big.
Does it feel like real 3D space though? If you look at it, does it feel like
I can't see my legs.
that's gonna be a problem?
Oh no. That's gonna be. Oh no, and I'm gonna sit in a plane. I guess I'll have fake legs though.
Yeah, they'll give you fake legs and fake hands and
Destroy all the
stuff.
targets. All right.
Let's begin the briefing. The Baden Peninsula radar site to the northwest of us here at Fort Grays has picked up a number of unidentified aircraft.
There you go.
Scum for jump.
So, in looking at that plane,
Yeah.
what do you think it could be? Like, you bust out some of that sweet knowledge.
I want to say F-16, but it looks a bit too new. Definitely not a Tomcat, so like the one from Top Gun. It's a bit too new for that. It's definitely probably American. Same with that one over there, but almost looks like a Frogfoot, which is a Russian plane. So I don't know what's going on. There's just random crap everywhere.
Oh, there you go. It's an F/A-18F.
I'm so close.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that one. You only have one choice of weaponry at the moment, so we'll go with that. But no, I did spend a little bit. I've spent some.
So close.
You can slide back if you need.
No, that's fine. It's just... It's tiny. It looks like it's not even a meter in front of me. My legs are just stopping.
Well, because Lucas is quite a tall man, so...
Yeah, 6 foot is too tall for a fighter pilot.
But you know, I've spent a big hunk of time with this game already. There will be a review discussion in the next episode of For the Players, the Pop Culturist PlayStation podcast, where we thought we'd give you guys a little bit of a sneaky look at the VR component of the game. Do you feel sick yet?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna keep doing sick checks.
It's a bit, it's interesting the plane is moving, but I'm not because it's like rotating. I know it's gonna suck when I do an inverted maneuver.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna feel like I want to fall out of my chair.
Yeah, like that's the one problem that you'll have is your brain will try to compensate for the movement and you'll wig out entirely.
Oh yeah.
Alright, is that you?
We're not gonna check. No, that'll be my
Alright,
man.
ready to watch him go. I'm really disappointed they didn't have a VR like Top Gun volleyball scene. That was the one thing I'm truly disappointed of.
Have you got far enough in the game to make sure that's not
I'm about 5 missions deep right now,
Oh.
and I'm still yet to see volleyballs.
Gotta save it
So
for the 6th mission.
that's it. All right, you ready to rock and roll?
Am I not gonna check my? Am I not gonna check anything? I'm not gonna do any aileron tests.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's fine.
What about pitch and elevation?
I'm sure it'll work.
Mobius 1, get to it.
They're telling me to hurry up.
Well,
That one. Is that one? Maybe it's not you. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, just looking at it makes me want to vom.
that's great.
Altitude restrictions.
So you're currently rocking at what? Like, I assume that's kilometers. You better pull the hell up, son.
That's probably knots.
Knots. You 2,000 knots. I assume that's
no,
lots.
no way, we're in knots then.
Sky Eye of the 118th Tactical Fighter Wing. You'll be
Are you upside down right now?
No, it's still
Omega
up,
11, follow
just gonna get
Mobius
above the
1.
cloud layer.
This could turn into a firefight.
Oh.
You'll find
Oh,
out
I'm
if
gonna
he is
vomit on your
soon enough.
behalf.
Everyone will.
So, what's the reason I brought you in as an expert witness,
Yeah.
a bit of a man with the knowledge. Where is this knowledge of the fighter planes come from? Like, did you just self-taught?
Pretty much. I was big nerd basically. Just really like machines that can, fly. Because
Did you get a little bit too much?
I wasn't expecting G-forces to translate, but they definitely do. Am I supposed to be following my ally? What?
I don't know. I think it's flying around. It said, wasn't it like shoot dudes? But
Yeah, it said that,
yeah, where's the
but
other dudes at?
Seen any dudes? It said the ground targets. So.
Oh, you are getting real close to that water, my friend. Nah.
Yeah, so I assume there'll be targets on that island.
Yeah, go have a squiz.
Right. Yeah, no, most of my. Oh, there's water. That's nice.
Whew.
Yeah, no, I just played a lot of flight sims when I was a kid, like Tom Clancy's Hawks, pretty much anything I get my hands on, really.
I'm just gonna hold the microphone for you to
Oh,
make life
go
easier.
for it.
Make sure we can hear you do all the talking.
Yeah, no, oh god. Am I like, is there a way to check objectives?
Yeah, press the options button maybe. Let's see. No, that's it. Maybe it's just getting you ready, having you flying around. Oh, far out, dude. Oh.
I thought I could pull out of that. No way.
How did your first VR experience go? I ran into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was worried G-forces wouldn't translate because, like, I don't know if you've ever been in a plane that's been upside down.
No.
I have. It's good fun.
I have a pretty crippling fear of heights, so I'm not too keen in doing. I'm gonna do it. I will give it a go. Maybe not today, because maybe not today, but I will at some point give it a go.
This could turn into a firefight.
All right. Well, where are the peeps at so you can shoot them? Mission starting now, apparently.
You'll find out if he is soon enough. Everyone will.
Oh, the radar is like actually. Oh, I can't obviously point. I'm trying to point at the radar. Hello. What are you?
All right. They look like your friends. There's no enemies on your radar, so it's good.
Unidentified aircraft. Omega 11. Try contacting them via radio.
Identified.
Unidentified aircraft has a radar lock on it.
Bill Owens, shoot him!
Bandits fired.
Shoot him good!
Unidentified aircraft are confirmed.
X is to be
hostile.
shoots.
Weapons free.
Squares to rockets. Oh, far out! Heads up, there's gonna be swears in this video, and from me, I'm not even playing it, I'm just looking at it. So you said you have done these maneuvers in a not obviously this
Not
fast.
quite, nor in this kind of plane.
Press
I
triangle to change enemies if you want. There you go. So you can get some lock on
Yeah,
going
so
on.
I've definitely been on a plane before.
Oh, and is this not fucking with you?
Oh, not at all. This is great.
I'm concerned for your insides.
Is there a... Wait, you split.
Once again, I think you may be going a bit too deep. Yeah.
Too fast and too close. Let's go for that MiG.
So yeah. Oh, so is that another type of plane? Or?
It is. It's a Russian plane that's known for being incredibly fast and hard to hit.
It appears that way.
It absolutely is. But it's good. It's like... How long's it been since you watched Top Gun?
Shamefully a while.
A while? Well, the bit where they're... At the very beginning, where they're flying against the MiGs. Is fire actually...
Yeah, X's, machine guns.
okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, okay, can you do the thing where you explode and then fly through the debris at least once?
You shouldn't in a real plane. But, like, yeah.
Makes total sense why you shouldn't do that. But I saw it in Star Wars once, and it was pretty cute.
Look, like, I mean, I'll give it a go. Absolutely. Like, a challenge is a challenge.
Oh, you got a hit. Oh, he's mad. Like what I'm truly impressed by your low
Fortitude.
Yeah, you haven't even hurled yet, or even like you haven't seen queasy, but
No, I feel fine.
that you've even like you're skimming the water almost.
Oh yeah, it's like, well, yeah, you gotta get close. You gotta live the danger.
You're behind on target kills.
Oh, it's a competition. Look at that. It's missiles.
Yeah, it's circle, but you have to get the sort of target lock on them, and then you're good to go. We should look over at the wall for a little bit. Get centered on the ground.
Dislodged.
That should hit it.
Beautiful, and through the oh yeah, love it.
I feel like I'm being a bad wingman because I'm just leaving the fight.
I'm being a horrible wingman. I'm just like I'm gonna be sick.
Well, I don't even. There should be a dude behind me, but there's not.
Just you. As I said, as far as I know, R2D2 should be behind you, but he's not. Like, don't get me wrong, I have tried. Like, I did try. For Star Wars Battlefront, they released a like a Starfighter X-wing mission.
Oh,
I wanted to hurl real hard, but I didn't. Thought about it. So, but it's nowhere near as vicious as this. But I think what'll make this tough for me is the sky ground.
Yeah, no, in space, I guess you have nothing to collide
In
with
space,
except-
it's just open things. So you never really, you're not entirely sure that you're upside down until you look at something. There's something to compare it to.
Yeah, like this, I'm like, that doesn't bother me.
Makes me want to. Oh. Oh, barrel roll. I know that. Oh, look at that. Deuce.
Should be going well. It's going to.
Oh, this is difficult. So what's your plans as being a fighter pilot here? How do you what's a good way to go about doing the shooting bang bang?
A good way to well, first of all, you should do the opposite of what I'm doing,
Which is
just flying around like a dickhead.
Yeah.
You should really be trying to like.
Oh, beautiful! Pull out! Oh!
Should really be trying to tail people.
And headbutt microphones.
Headbutt microphones. That's the best way to do it.
So that's the one downside of trying to
I feel like I get used to this though. Like it's not.
Ooh, that was bold. That was a bold maneuver
firing
there.
the missiles too close. And then you just have time to fly.
In gun range.
Beautiful. Oh, that's. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it blow up.
Destroyed.
Love it.
Someone's withdrawing. I think that's them.
Viper 2 and Rapier 1. Assist Focus 1. All aircraft rejoin formation.
Very cool. Oh. Look at that.
Is that better?
That was much better. Thank you very much.
There it is. Yeah, no, I was worried that maybe it would like be a bit different from the last one I did because I was standing, which is also not a great thing to be doing when in the video you're sitting. This is so much better, but like I want to reach out and touch all the buttons. Like,
So, from your knowledge,
yes.
does it look like a legit cockpit?
Oh, absolutely. Even like I don't know if you can see it very well, but see where the little radar is in the
I like
dead
that
center?
you're pointing, but yes.
Yeah, just to the right of that is your is how you know if you're level. So like that's really useful because you know that white line that's solid, that's your horizon.
Oh, I've seen that. That's like they have that in like airline things as well.
Yeah, and that's the altimeter, the one spinning around underneath it. The real goose moves.
Hey man, he's gonna roll up in the business.
I'm trying to like fly over here. You know when they like go upside down, they look in each other's pockets.
Well, let's do it. I want to see what the dude looks like inside.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be doing it. Oh, he's trying to match my speed, but we're not. Like, oh, where is this? Oh,
Can you see the curvature of the Earth? Can we do some? Can we do some?
Are we gonna disprove flat?
We'll do
Earth?
some flat Earth testing while we're in VR.
We might be able to do it in free fly. I don't know if we're gonna do it with all these Russians around though. Ooh. Oh, it's projected on the headset. It's not.
Oh no! Oh! You were getting targeted there. That was getting pretty intense. Look, I am slowly adjusting to it.
Yeah, like when I was sitting in the hangar, that was probably the worst that I felt. I don't know why that is, but like I think I was just getting used to it.
Wow, you are trimming that water, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. Like even so, when I did chuck this in initially, and not in VR, just the regular version, I was getting that little bit of the lurchy stomach just playing it regularly. But like after I played it for a while, I started getting into it. I'm like, oh, and I'm getting more tactical in how I approach it. And because I wasn't even thinking about it, I was just more playing the game. I was actually able to sort of circumvent the need to vom.
Yeah, because you can like disassociate it from reality. Like when I went to the Air and Space Museum in Washington,
Dropping names there.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I'll really show off that I went to space camp. Nothing makes you more attractive to the ladies than
Ladies.
I flew a fictional shuttle mission.
Ooh.
Um,
Can you do that? Can other men say that?
I know. Well, I mean, everyone that went to space camp can. But yeah, no, they had a like simulator like this.
Yep.
It didn't have a VR headset, so it was nowhere near as engaging. Like this is about as close as I'll get.
Oh, well, he failed the mission, so you prevented this from getting bombed.
Stop them from this.
Nah, you would. Well, look, I doubt in a real mission you have some jerk sitting next to you bitching in your hole. You know,
asking me questions. Yeah, no, that one it was on hydraulics though. So like
Yeah.
if you banked, the whole thing would tilt.
you.
So that was
We're picking up
it
something
was
new on
definitely
radar.
intriguing. Absolutely would do it again. I'd love to see the two mixed together. I know that's like your worst nightmare.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
I keep looking over to you and only seeing sky.
It is weird, isn't
worrying.
it? Like I said, if we weren't capturing the audio, I'd put the headphones on you as well. I'm sure that would add to the immersion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like when we breach this cloud layer, especially with how dark it is, there should be a hell of a lot of turbulence, which I don't know if you can really tell through the
No,
TV.
are you getting a good feedback in the
It's
controller?
shaking a little bit. And now we're gonna go like this. Go some real sneaky boy maneuvers. Come from above.
Oh, look at that. Those.
Mobius 1.
Look at that. Oh, these guys aren't messing around. The other ones were a little bit more passive.
Yeah, no.
These dudes are getting all up in your biz. Now these guys appear to be flying different ships, and that's not what they're called. They're called planes.
They're called planes. Yeah.
I'm used to space things.
These from memory.
MR something.
That's what I think.
Take it out.
And look at the debris.
Where are you? There you are. It's like a air-to-ground fighter. Really, it's not like a full bomber or anything like that, like a World War II sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It goes too fast for that, far too fast. But no, it's no A10 Warthog, if that name ever rings a bell.
Of course. Like, what was I thinking? What?
Yeah. So they're designed primarily to attack obviously ground targets as well as attacking in airbase.
You've got a couple of dudes, and you seem pretty like there's like no remorse. If anything, you're like
started it.
If anything, you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah, no. They're well, I mean, you know, they came into friendly waters. I'm not gonna mess around.
That's true. They did.
Got some other. We're on an aircraft carrier that'd be. Wow, I'm like way too into this. I can't even talk.
That's good. That's good. That's what. So these are some of the things I wanted to test, because not like I said myself, not having the mad love for the fighter pilots in this life, you know.
Yeah, no, it's like
the fighter life, as they say. They do like gang signs that look like airplanes.
You know, they run some gun runs on some terrorists, you know, whatever else they do in Afghanistan.
But it's good to know that it's like it's that immersive for you that it's literally
it's like
inability, like removing your ability to function.
Yeah, no, I can't even think. Like normally when you play an Ace Combat game, you have like the circular radar at the top of the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this one's got like a radar that's like right in my field of view, so I don't even have to really take my eyes off my target to check if I'm going the right direction, if I'm gonna miss the target or anything like that. Granted, there should be a lot more numbers on the screen to show me what I'm doing, but you know, it's like.
Oh, awesome! Oh, I'm ill. So, the other question that I have for you is, as you mentioned, you have played other Ace Combats. Does it feel like the other Ace Combats, but just in VR?
It does. One thing that maybe I'm mistaken, like it could have been something else, but I felt like the other Ace Combat games were like really arcadey, but that could just be because I'm not strapping a $500 piece of equipment in my head.
$2.99 on special over Christmas.
Oh well, yeah, $2.99 over Christmas.
I paid $500. I'm a jerk and I bought day one, but
but yeah, no, you can definitely feel the I guess care that's been put into the game. Like everything looks like it's been modeled correctly, at least from what I know.
Because this game, this game has had quite a number of delays to coming into it now making shells. So I assume that's been polished and getting this working, because they announced like ages ago that this was coming to VR, and everyone like pooped their pants for various reasons. Some in excitement, some in fear.
Some in fear of exactly what you're worried about.
Yeah. Ah, you're really bad at this.
Well, that's what we could go on targets.
Stay on target. Stay on target. I'm Porkins over here.
Oh, the plane just slowed down far too quickly. Oh no, am I gonna have to redo both things?
That's fine. Yeah, you got the MiGs. You're back on the MiGs now.
We're picking up something new on radar.
I know words.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's down there? Where's the AUX cable? Where can you plug your iPod in?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's the. No one can see me playing. That's the book release for the Harry, which the character didn't actually flick when he used the.
Didn't flick the hook thing. 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, if I finish this mission ever, We'll see him use it again.
See whether it forces you to land.
Yeah, because a landing is going to be an experience. Especially for you, because it's going to be actually touching the ground.
Meow. Oh, is that barrel roll necessary?
Well, apparently I'm being target locked.
I like how he's like evasive maneuvers. Yeah.
You don't even have to think about it. Like it just, I don't know why. I've never flown a plane.
But that's good. That means like it has such an organic feel.
Yeah.
That it just compels you to do the things.
Like
to be the Top Gun.
If War Thunder had, which is just like another plane game, had this sort of thing, I would be playing it every single day in my life.
Does this make you consider buying a VR?
Absolutely. Actually, I was like, I came in skeptical. I was like, well, you know, it's like just a sort of gimmick, I guess. But now that I know I can want and be a fighter pilot, like, yes, it's really just sold the VR
Tick
life to
and
me.
tick.
Absolutely.
Oh, you can't complain about that.
Enemy reinforcements.
Meow. Oh, get him. Oh, look at you doing it all properly, getting up in the butt.
Yeah.
Love it.
You know, that's this and porn. Get it up in the
Up in the butt.
right spot. I was going too quickly before. I really should have been slowing down. Like you can see that number that's above them.
Yeah, that's the distance, I assume.
Distance. Yeah. So I should be slowing down behind them so they don't lose it. And then do stuff like
See,
that.
what's really handy, what you've just told me,
Yeah.
will make me better at the other game. So I'm like, I just haul ass right into him.
No. So what you want to do is imagine it like a fishing hook sort of thing. So you want to go really fast on the straight bit, but as you hit the corner, or almost like drifting a car, I guess. You want to slow down as you hit
Both
the corner.
I'm proficient at.
I mean, I'd want to hope so. Teach a man to fish, teach a man to drift. You know, it's all
Yeah,
the same sort of saying.
teach it. Yeah, give a man a fish, he'll eat
Give
for
a
a day.
man-
Teach a man to drive and to drift, and he'll eat for weeks. I think we butchered the same.
Yeah, just a little.
Ting, ting, ting.
But the pilot, like, remarkably calm. I can't hear any breathing. Maybe it's just like,
Oh, I'm breathing up a storm right now.
yeah. Like, I would expect him, like, I've been hit by a missile once, and he hasn't flinched.
Well, because it's you.
Yeah, me. I'd absolutely be calm if I get hit by a missile.
See, what would be really like? This is like next level VR stuff because they have these. They're these things we can like strap to your chest. Or it's not common.
Like a haptic
it's not.
feedback
Yeah, it's a haptic feedback thing. So it's not like a common device. You can't go buy it off the shops. But like, you're just when you get hit, your chest will rumble.
Yeah.
Like you're playing like Skyrim, you get stabbed. It's not good.
That, yeah, I think what didn't sell me on VR initially was like
targets
the games coming out for it.
Yeah, see, look, that's certainly the case. So
But that's with every console.
VR has had it has a good and had a tough 2 years up until this point. So, because there is obviously increased development requirements as well as increased costs to make a game in VR. So, and with the reluctancy from developers because it is pretty new tech, they're not super keen to take that risk. But thankfully, the guys here at Ace Combat 7, like they've had these plans for a while. They've got up there and they've, although it's not the entire game in VR like Capcom did with Resident Evil 7, but this is the full on. I guess this could almost be the upwards of the pinnacle Ace Combat experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's about as close as you'll get to flying a real fighter plane. Like, granted, it's a bunch of numbers and things. Like, you can't actually tell really how fast I'm going, but you can feel it when you're there, especially with how close to the water I've been getting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually,
But yeah, so the point
I'm looking at the ground now.
Yeah. So the point I was making, yeah. So for the last couple of years, there has been a lot of tentpole games that have come in, been really well, been accepted really well, and it's been accomplished. Like Astrobot is phenomenal, Resident Evil 7 is phenomenal, Batman VR is schmick. Job Simulator, all those kind of things as well.
Yeah.
So there are key standouts in the VR space, and I from what you're saying, this probably could certainly be in that place.
Yeah, this is like, as I said before, this is what would sell me on VR. Like, the first thing I did where I was standing up when I should have been sitting down was like a legitimate roller coaster. And I was like, oh, cool, it's like an attraction. It's not really... Oh, we're going for a landing. This is probably going to make you...
Oh, I cannot wait to see how you do this.
Hey, Wax Guy,
I think
we'll
it's
take it
going
from
forward,
here.
to be honest. I know.
You're too fast. Lower speed.
Slow down, asshole.
Which... Am I supposed to be... Oh, we should be landing on that one.
You're straight to the right.
Alright.
Back left.
So that crosshair
1600 meters
is
to
the
carrier.
route I should be following to
Oh, okay.
land on that ship.
Altitude high. Lower nose.
So I want to... Oh,
That looks like a cargo ship. Probably shouldn't land on that one.
hello. Yeah, no, that... Well, I think that's a destroyer.
Oh, here you go. Here we go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Try that again.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
All right, we'll try again. You're doing pretty alright. It's pretty solid first attempt.
Yeah, I was going A too fast and B was still far too high. We'll do it again. He's not going to pull the hook though, so I'm already... That's points down.
So what's the hook doing in this circumstance?
The hook is... Imagine just a hook, basically. There's a little, basically, eye that you thread it onto on the ship.
Oh, so hook it so that way it doesn't just roll off the edge.
Yeah,
like
and
in
it's a
every
cord to
action
help you
movie at
slow
sea.
down. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Land at once, Mobius 1.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up.
Plenty of fuel. Shut up.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing we didn't look at. We didn't fuel, so that went down as well.
Strength to the left.
Damage
Bank right.
75%.
Oh, you got wrecked by that
This is
missile. Huh?
100% going back to America.
Altitude low. Raise nose.
Oh, hello? No,
Not looking good.
no, not looking good, but it's a video game. We should be fine.
Oh, look at that.
There's no way that would land in real life.
Well done.
Landed on that
How
jet.
not to do it.
Well done.
Nice work. Now go and get some rest before your next sortie.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need some rest, to be honest.
I'm knackered, man.
With all the retching you've been doing.
Alright, we'll take that off and let's have a bit of a breakdown, huh? So yeah, welcome back to the real world.
Oh no, it's more disorientating taking that off and sitting in a room than it is sitting in a fighter plane.
So what do you think, man?
That was, yeah. I want to buy a VR headset now. I don't know if I'll buy a PlayStation VR because I'm a big PC nerd.
Yeah, you would.
But yeah, that now it's just like
Talking that bad boy for me. Yep.
formulating a wish list pretty much. Like going from this, I don't. Surely it's on Steam. Surely.
As of right now, when this video is going up, it is available on PS4, and it will be on PC early next month, so early Feb.
Perfect timing to save up for one. So go from this to maybe like they did Super Hot VR.
Super Hot VR is fantastic.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
The only thing that worries me, obviously this is very different to something like I got a rank C. That's trash.
And we'll just quickly show the people's your rank. There you go. You got 17 kills. Took you 22 minutes.
Took me 23 minutes. Did not feel like it. Yeah, go with this. I think it would be very different if you had the full joystick and everything.
You think that would obviously just add another layer of immersion, obviously?
Oh, definitely. Because obviously it's really hard to put into a game without it tracking your hand movements, everything like that. But even just simple stuff that you see in other things, like I know it's in War Thunder, obviously using a keyboard, but when you go to fire your machine guns, you can actually see the dude depress the trigger behind the joystick, and there'll be buttons on that to launch missiles, things like that. So it'd be good to see that happen in this. Granted, that's what... I don't know.
Yeah, the key reason
they
they
don't
tend to do that is because your hands...
It would be a delay.
It wigs you out because your hands are not doing what the game's doing, and it messes with the brain.
Yeah, like there is a... Surely there's a handset for PlayStation VR as well, isn't there?
There's the two move controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I think that would be interesting to see. I don't know if it'd work in something like this. I'd be very, very interested to see a shooter done with VR, though, because...
Oh, I can
hold
show you that. No questions
Oh.
asked. We got them shooting.
Don't
some
get
VR.
me excited.
But anyway, we got to jump back. We'll wrap up our thoughts on this one. So, looking at it, it looked awesome. It looked
It
fun.
does. It absolutely is. Even just little things like cresting over the water. If you look really closely, you can see the jet wash
Oh,
going over the top of the water, which, like when we was trying to do that goose thing where I was like flipping over, both of us should have been like shaking and go all over the place. Like that would never have worked. But yeah, no, absolutely. That was. Now I want a PlayStation VR and a real plane.
both of them are possible.
Eventually, anything's possible with time.
But anyway, that is Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown on the PSVR. Big thank you once again to Bandai Namco for providing us the code to stick around with. And thank you, Lucas, for coming in and giving us your expertise as well as risking your stomach.
Yeah,
'Cause
happy to help.
I like this studio and I am puking in it. But until the next one, I'm Ryan Betson. And I don't know what's the call sign thingy for things for jets.
There's a whole bunch of them.
What's the one? What's the one that ends it?
Over and out? I
Yeah,
guess.
we'll go
but
over and
that's
out. I
radios.
guess. I fucking know. It's planes. See you around.
Planes have radios.
That they do.